So I've got home now. Today we actually had a lecture with one of the tutors. That group session I was talking about earlier in the intro video. If you want to read about that, I'll put that in the description, so I won't really bore you if you don't need to hear it. But with my actual tutor today, my subject-specific tutor, we went through a series of videos that a lot of it was just talking about guerrilla advertising that I was once again talking about in the intro. Basically what that does is ask you to think differently about how you approach something or how you think about something. So this type of promo, it isn't meant to be obvious, it's meant to be quite subtle compared to what you'd see on, say, TV, where you've got an actual advert there, or a giant poster advertising the latest movie or something. So what came up briefly in the video was the fun theory, which basically says that if you make something boring or, well, something some people don't want to do, basically, if you make that fun, they'll be more willing to do it. Such as one of the examples in the video was they made a little arcade game out of recycling glass bottles, which I thought was quite cool. So it makes people want to recycle more because they can then compete against their friends. What else happened? Yeah, basically it can be used to change people's habits for the better. And then we quickly went through the brief, as I probably said in the intro. It's right here. Just blacked out the names so people don't see. So a couple of ideas I've had about what I can possibly do without doing that much research really yet. Possibly throwing paper airplanes off a building in Leeds city centre. I don't know if I'd be able to get access to the top of a building if that was to actually happen. So that'd be something I'd contemplate when I came round to drawing up the idea. There's another idea of possibly doing a giant hamster ball race within a contained area, and possibly give them, say, tickets or something that will promote Leeds Film Festival 2018, because that's the aim. Possibly look up any films coming out this year and have a look at the movie posters for them, and then possibly go backdate as well to see how it's built up throughout the years. See if I can find out which films they might be showing at next year's festival and possibly promote those. There's also the fact that E4 have the Slackers Club for students, where they can get free tickets within a certain amount of time for new films. That might be good to look at. Something that cropped up was looking into hashtags in social media, because we are going to be looking at social media and how that can influence advertising. So hashtags is a way for people to reach out to others, more so than if you just, say, tweeted out something. But what I need to do before I start cracking on with ideas, obviously I need to research about guerrilla advertising and that sort of thing. But I need to look around Leeds and take some photos of what I think might be an interesting place to, show any advertising posters possibly, and have a look on about footfall and see how many people are coming through and try to grab places that have got more pedestrians going past. Then it'd be a more effective ad, basically. Yeah, so that's basically going to be my first blog. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next week, hopefully, if I don't forget. Haha!